It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Arizona Cardinals. Next on Madden NFL 24.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. CD, big changes underfoot here in the desert for 2023. Most notably, new coaching staff. But I guess change seems inevitable when you come off a 4-13 season, does it not?
Absolutely. I think you're perfectly on track with that. And I think some of the change is going to be on offense where they were a little more wide open. But now, a bit more buttoned up, I would anticipate. And on defense, head coach, that's his background. I think he's going to throw a lot of different things at teams, trying to keep his team in contention.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bengals, it's a team that's been to the Super Bowl 3 times in their history, has never won it. But there's just a sense that this could be the year, and you don't disagree.
I certainly do not, because go back 2 seasons ago, many thought it was a fluke that they got to the Super Bowl. Well, they came back the next year, and they got to the AFC Championship game, and were extremely disappointed they didn't get back to the Super Bowl. The pieces are in place. The confidence is high.
11 MT, 11, 11, 11.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 7 yards there and a first down.
On 2, ready?
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow will throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
1-1, ready?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Now they go play action now. Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
Slant pass to Boyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So the completion there. Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allow the completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him, because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 5-yard line.
What is it?
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
At the 2-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a 7th-year pro and a literal rocket scientist. Here's Joshua Dobbs.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning he's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
7 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Connor. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dobbs. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
To throw is Dobbs. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Dobbs to throw. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Here's Moore on the return. Muscles him off. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start with a give to Connor. Taken down at the 42.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run behind center with Connor. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
That's good for our Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Dobbs is throwing. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
70 Timberwolf, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 4th down, Dobbs. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. Now Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. First down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time, looked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing here, Dobbs. This one deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Back to throw, Dobbs. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter. Here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Dobbs to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Connor up the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good Right back to Connor here on first. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Dobbs now on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
On second down, Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Burrow will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Again, it's Burrow. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returning it is Moore. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
DJ Reader able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Dobbs. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route. When you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave them one 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On play action, it's Dobbs. Under pressure, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gun. God.
Here's Burrow.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Zaven Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs. And he's had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Dobbs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Burrow. Connected with Mixon, and he'll be stopped right there at the 28. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's Dobbs to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 30 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And he will stop the clock here as he's out of bounds with the first down at 24 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing, Burrow. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Now Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think